Hey, you knife nuts out there. New Jersey Devil Tactical here, bringing you another knife review. Tonight we're going to be looking at the ESEE 4, and this is the clip point. Model number is 4PCP. The CP stands for clip point, of course. And we'll get into some specifications here. The overall length of the knife is 9 inches. The cutting edge is 4.06 inches. The blade length is 4.5 inches. The maximum thickness of this is 3/16. The blade width is 1.25 inch and a quarter. The weight is 7.4 ounces from the factory. It may be different now. And it is a 1095 steel Rockwell hardness of 57, and as you see, it is a full tang knife. Also has a little bit of jimping up there on the top. It's not over jimped, just right. So, and it also comes with a micarta handles. No longer has those, and there's a reason for that. Well, I'll tell you why. The micarta handles it comes with, they have a tendency to get very dirty very quickly. And I really don't give a shit about the dirt. It's a tool. It's going to get dirty. But I just didn't like the way the micarta felt in my hands. So therefore, I went and got some different handles for it. These are called the black and blue handles. And it has like a little wavy zebra look to it, I guess. It's the best way to explain it. And before I put these handles on the back here, it had a little area there where it was a glass breaker. Tell you the truth, I never had a need for a glass breaker. I have emergency knife tools for that purpose, but I didn't have no need for one. So, like I said, I went out and bought these handles, and they cost me like 54 bucks. So pretty reasonable. The knife itself cost 104 bucks. So combined total, you're looking at about 160 bucks plus shipping. So, you know, 170, 175 when you're all done. So, like I say, it's a clip point. The top is not very sharp at all, to tell you the truth. You know, I did run the sharp maker over there a few times to sharpen it up, but I didn't want it razor sharp. Let me get a piece of paper and I'll show you the sharpness of this. Alright. Like I say, it is very sharp. All my knives are very sharp. You know, I'm a firm believer a dull knife will cut you quicker than a sharp one, so therefore I don't carry dull knives. As you see on the back of this handle here, that's where the glass breaker was. What I do like about this handle, it's a G10 handle. And also, it's a very nice grip now. I can really grip this knife. It feels very comfortable in my hand. You know, that little bit of jimping up there that isn't too harsh. I mean, it's just, it's an excellent feel. I'll give you a back look. You know, it just fits my hand just right. And if you want to choke up, it's got that little finger trail here. Allows you to choke up to get down there, get some kitchen work done, or, you know, if you want to carve some tent pegs, or, you know, if you want to trim some branches, it's excellent for that. I would not recommend splitting any logs with it. The reason for that is because the top here, you know, it does have an edge, and if you're going to be pounding it with another log, you have a tendency to dull that edge, even though it isn't very sharp. So, you know, each his own. If you want to bang away on it, go ahead. It's your knife. My knife, I choose not to. I always bring a bigger knife with me anyway. You know, to me, this is like my secondary knife out in the field. So, you know, as you see, it's got the lanyard hole, you know, with the lanyard. You know, I have the option there to tighten that lanyard up on my wrist so it ain't going to slip out of my hand. I gotta say the G10 handles are a little heavier than the micarta, so I say the weight now is probably 8.2 ounces, you know, right around that ballpark. And it was very easy to replace the handles. I just say it's got your screws here. Just take them screws out, take your other handle off, put a little Loctite on your screws before you put it back together, tighten it right up, and it isn't going to go anywhere. You know, once a year I do take my handles off to check them for rust. You know, it isn't a tight seal. There is a little gap around there, as you see, tiny little gap that would allow moisture to get in there. So, you know, I check them once a year. You know, take the handle off and oil the handle. So this is a great little camping knife. Could also be used as a tactile knife because of the clip point. And, you know, as you see, it has a nice little upsweep there. You know, excellent camping knife. The quality of this knife and the craftsmanship is just spot on. I never had a problem with any ESEE knives as far as craftsmanship. The blades are nice and thick, not too thick. You know, I'm not a big advocate of coatings, but when you're dealing with 1095 steel, you know, it's a good idea to have a coating on there, you know, to help protect that blade. The only thing really exposed is the bare edge. So the quality and craftsmanship is there. You guys don't have to worry about that. Let me light my cigarette here. Yes, I do smoke. So let's get that out of the way. So, you know, what would I rate this knife? From 1 to 10, I rate this knife a 9. I rate it a 9 now with the new handle on it. Before, with the regular micarta handle, I rated an 8. The G10 handle does make a big difference, let me tell you. And I would highly recommend that to anybody out there picking up an ESEE 4. You know, clip point or not clip point. Yeah, clip point. So, like I said, the cost, it'll run you about 175 bucks. This package here. And this handle does come in many other colors. Quite a few other colors, as a matter of fact. And you can also get these handles for the ESEE 3. So, you know, check out the website. Go over to Knife Connection, they have the handles there. I don't like promoting other sites, but I like to inform people where you can get the handles for these knives. And actually, you can get the whole kit there and build your own ESEE 4 or ESEE 3. So, check them out. You know, it's worth the look. So, I don't know what else to say about this knife, but, you know, my opinion, it's well worth it. You know, I have used this knife out in the woods for a weekend, you know, on light use. I didn't do any chopping. I just did a couple little, sharpened the pen. I made a couple tent pegs and stakes. Some people call them stakes, and, you know, just light work. So, you know, I didn't put it through the ringers. You know, I like to take care of my knives. When I brought it back, I oiled it and cleaned it, and as well as any knife I take when I take it out to go camping or do a little bushcraft. You know, I always clean them up nicely when I bring them back. So I don't know what else to say about this, guys. It's a nice knife, nice fixed blade, and go get yourself one or two, or, you know, get yourself one of each size. Get a 3, get a 4, get a 5, get a 6, get a 7. You know, get them all. Can't go wrong. So, if you guys have any comments, any questions, you know where to leave them in that little box down there. That's what she said. I shouldn't have threw that in there. Well, I'm a pig. And, you know, please subscribe if you choose to. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down, you know. Alright, guys, I don't know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed the review of the ESEE 4PCP, and I'll catch you on the next knife review. Alright, New Jersey Devil Tactical out of here. See ya.